getting ready to put the deck down. That's the last thing I need to really get done before we get super cold weather to protect this thing, because as you can see, between wear and tear from age and weather and the tornado, it's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get it fixed.
So what you're doing right now is you're applying drain oil.
Before I can do that, as always happens around here,
first you have to do something else. Yeah.
First, I got to paint the fence because I don't want to have to tarp it every 10 seconds and then worry that I'm getting, and I don't want all my new wood to get covered in drain oil.
Right. So
it will eventually get coated in drain oil as the years progress, but for
right now, not so much.
At least, I would like for it to least. So I've got my mixture of drain oil, creosote out of the pipe, and citronella torch oil.
Yeah.
Which is kerosene.
Yeah.
And I'm painting it. Sean was like, Selina, isn't that super flammable? I said, no. It won't blow up if that's what you mean. And I said, once it dries, it's not much more flammable than paint.
Nope, it really isn't.
So once it dries, you can see the wood. If it goes back over there where I've already done it like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Right, it's already dry.
You can see this old wood is just soaking this up.
Yep.
So.
Well, and so you're trying to take care of this this railing.
This railing, because
it won't be under tarp and extra covers.
No, it's not going to be covered, and it was already damaged to begin with, and so I'm just trying to get it where it's going to last a while.
Okay.
So
we'll let you do this instead of filming it.
Well, I will tell you this though. It's like while we're here, we might as well talk about that. So sometimes people are like, "What's going to happen when you run out of projects?" Obviously, they don't know how much maintenance this kind of shit takes.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to... First off, I have 3 acres, and I can build with trash, so...
And you have 3 acres on the mountain, too.
And I have 3 acres on the mountain, too.
Yeah.
But the chances that I'm going to run out of projects anytime soon are pretty slim.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, and it's one of the things I've tried to do as I get older. I'm trying to make this easier to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this stuff, because as I get older, just maintaining it's going to be a pain in the ass, which we never want to admit that, do we?
No, we don't.
Fucking old age is creeping up on us. But
well, and we don't want to spend all of our time, regardless of our age, maintaining. We'd like to actually spend some time doing some life or create.
Yeah, I would rather create new stuff. Yeah. Always. My dad, in fact, that was one of my dad's things. My dad was a certifiable genius, and he was a very creative person. But Dad was always building wonderful things, but never maintaining them.
Because it was boring.
Often he would get them to the point where he could almost use them, and so he would real quick slam it, bang it together, and he was going to fix it the right way later.
And he never did.
And he never did.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you were using it then.
Because by then you're using it.
Exactly.
And as we know, because we have remodeled the house that we lived in.
Yes.
When you live in something, it's a little harder to do work on it.
Yep. As in a whole lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah, a little bit as in a whole lot.
Yeah, like you're always moving out of one room. You're always moving all the shit out of one room and being shocked that the stuff that you took out of one room has managed to fill 3 other rooms in your house with shit.
Yeah, while you're fixing that room, yeah.
You're working on your bedroom while you're sleeping in the living room, and all your shit's all over the house.
Yeah. Yes, we have lived this.
Yes. So that's one of the things nice about projects like this. Nobody has to live in it while we're working on it.
Yep. Although it has been kind of all-consuming because of the weather push.
Yeah.
Need to get a lot of this stuff done. Of course, now that the cabin itself is dried in, once you get the deck covered...
Once I get this deck done, then I can take my time and work on it and actually do other stuff that needs to get done around here.
Yeah.
Not that the shit's not getting done around here, but there's a lot of stuff that's kind of got stuck on the back burner while I'm doing this.
Yes.
Which is good because I didn't want to do it anyway. That's the nice thing about having a project. You can have an excuse. Oh, I can't do all that shit I don't want to do. in the first place because I ain't got time.
Because I want to do my project. Well,
but yeah, that's
I
the thing.
have
It's
to
like,
do my project.
when you're doing this stuff, try to remember that you are going to have to maintain it.
Yeah.
And so always try to do it so that it's going to be easier to maintain.
Yep.
Because I didn't do that in the beginning, and I'm here to tell you, you pay for that later.
Well, because we didn't have the time or the money then.
Yeah. You will pay for it later. The whole, I threw this together out of bubble gum and spit.
Yeah.
And now it's falling apart, and I got to redo it. Yeah. So, but as we get older, we can't really afford to do that.
Well, you're also a better builder now than you used to be. So there you go. They'll have that.
If you keep doing shit, if you don't get better at it, you ain't fucking working.
Exactly. I'm going away.
Okay.
Okay, she's actually started on the deck, but it was a project getting this piece of pool lining down because it's cold, and that's heavy plastic, and it doesn't want to straighten out or anything. But she's finally getting to do some deck work.
Yep. And of course, the fun part about doing the deck is every single board is a different length.
Yes, and it's slightly different angle
And different angles and the whole.
yeah.
So just figuring it out
Is fun.
yeah, it's.
But she's got 2 boards down, and I'm going in because it's getting cold,
Okay.
and my head's wet. It's not smart, so
Okay.
we'll do some more tomorrow.
Okay. Still there.
When I left last night, because it was getting late and cold, she had the first 3 boards on. She didn't come home until she had the next 5 boards on, total of 8. Now, today, look at this. Crazy.
You can see what a boogered the corners are.
Yeah, no
In
kidding.
order to, just like everything's got to be cut. Every freaking board's got 2.
At least 2 cuts, yes.
Sometimes 2 angles on that part.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh my
Now
goodness.
I'm kind of like, I've got to put the rest of the plastic, I've got to finish painting the drain oil on the fence and put the rest of the plastic down, so.
And then see what boards you've got.
And then see, use the boards so run out. But I'm definitely not going to have enough.
That sucks, baby.
Yeah, it sucks to be me. That's all of them down there at the bottom of the thing.
Oh no, really?
I already delivered all the boards, too.
Yay.
There you go, you'll have that crap. What I'm trying to do is look underneath and figure out where the 2x4s, they're not 2x4s, but the 2x4-like things are, so that I can, and then I'm putting giant screws
Right.
in over the top of those, because it's going to help hold that up, too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The biggest reason for doing this is to
yeah,
preserve that frame under there.
Fix the damn,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Well, I came in exactly the right time then, because you've got to stop here to do
yeah, I've
something
gotta
else
stop.
anyway.
Yeah, I got to
There you
stop
go.
anyway.
Yay.
Oh, there you go.
We'll get a little more footage.
Well, like, okay, so by screwing, see, there's a 2x4-like thing here. It
Right.
goes back this way. By putting those big screws in there, it's resting on the trampoline frame, which is super tight.
Right.
This outside edge, not so tight. So by doing this, I'm shifting some of the weight back onto that frame.
Aha. Gotcha. Hey, I'm going away for now.